Inbrainy presents Unraveling the Mysteries of the Cryptic Traits of Introverts. You may think I'm small, but I have a universe inside my mind. Yoko Ono once said this quote during an interview with Rolling Stone magazine in 1981. These words perfectly capture the enigmatic and often misunderstood nature of introverts. Nowadays, striving to be as outgoing as possible is a common refrain in a world that seems to value extroverted behavior above all else. But what if I said to you that quiet people have the loudest minds? Introverts are often seen as mysterious and enigmatic creatures. Take, for example, the singer and songwriter Lady Gaga, who once said, "I'm an introvert in a very extroverted profession." Those individuals demonstrate the power and potential of introverted behavior and prove that there's more to introversion than meets the eye. In this video, we'll be unraveling the mysteries of the cryptic traits of introverts and their 7 best character traits. Let's begin. Number 1. They are deep thinkers. There is a common misconception that introverts are aloof or disengaged, but the truth is that they are often incredibly introspective and contemplative. In fact, in modern wisdom, introverts are known for their deep thinking abilities. A study conducted by researchers at the University of Chicago and led by Dr. Brian Knutson found that introverts tend to have larger and more active prefrontal cortices, which are associated with complex thinking and decision-making. This depth of thought enables them to have a unique perspective on things and can bring a fresh insight to any discussion. Their inner worlds are complex and multifaceted, and they often spend a lot of time reflecting on their thoughts and emotions. It allows them to develop a deep understanding of themselves and the world around them, which gives them an intellectual depth that is truly captivating. Consider the famous author Joanne Rowling, who has described herself as an introvert. It's easy to see how her introspective nature has contributed to the depth and complexity of her stories. The Harry Potter series is filled with richly drawn characters, intricate plot lines, and thought-provoking themes. These elements could only have been created by someone who has spent a great deal of time contemplating the human condition and the nature of our existence. Number 2. They are hard to connect with. It's often said that introverts are hard to get, and it's true that quiet people tend to have a more reserved nature. While this can be frustrating for those trying to engage with them, it's actually a testament to the rich inner world that introverts inhabit. And dating an introvert, for example, can be an extremely fulfilling experience. These quiet people are not necessarily shy or antisocial, but they do tend to value their alone time and introspection more than the average person. This tendency to retreat into their own thoughts and emotions can make it challenging to get to know introverts at first. However, those who take the time to engage with them on a deeper level will often find that introverts are some of the most thoughtful, interesting, and loyal individuals around. For example, consider the iconic musician David Bowie. Known for his introverted nature and mystique, Bowie was not always easy to get to know. However, a few who took the time to connect with him found that he was an incredibly intelligent and insightful person with a unique perspective on the world. Those who are willing to be patient and persistent in their interactions with introverts may find that they have uncovered a treasure trove of fascinating ideas and perspectives. Number 3. They are independent and self-sufficient. A study conducted by researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, found that introverts tend to be more self-sufficient and less likely to conform to social norms. Because introverts place a high value on solitude and personal space, they are able to make important decisions and take care of themselves without relying on the input or validation of others. They don't need constant stimulation or attention from other people, which can be incredibly attractive. You have to agree that there's something deeply admirable about a person who knows themselves so well that they don't need external guidance to chart their own course. Introverts have a quiet strength that allows them to tackle many challenges on their own, and this fierce independence is something that many people find captivating. Best-selling author Susan Cain, in her book, Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking, discusses the self-sufficient nature of introverts. Cain argues that introverts tend to be more self-reliant than extroverts. as they are better able to tap into their own resources for creativity and problem solving, rather than relying on external sources of inspiration. Number 4, they are great listeners. Have you ever felt like someone was truly listening to you? Like they were completely present in the moment, hanging on your every word? That's the experience you get with introverts, which can make them incredibly attractive. They take the time to really understand what someone is saying, and they can empathize with them on a deeper level. They often pick up on the things that other people miss, which can make them an invaluable friend or partner. When you're talking to an introvert, you feel heard, valued, and respected. Number 5, they focus on personal validation more than social. The world is often a loud and crowded place where it can be easy to lose sight of our own inner compass in the midst of social pressures and expectations. But introverts, with their unique introspective tendencies and self-awareness, have a powerful weapon against the noise and chaos of modern life: a preference for personal over social validation. By prioritizing their own internal standards of success and well-being, introverts are able to stay true to themselves and pursue their own paths, regardless of external pressures or opinions. This fierce independence is not only admirable, but also essential for personal growth and fulfillment. To illustrate this point, let's take the case of Rosa Parks, the civil rights activist who famously refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery, Alabama bus in 1955. Parks was an introverted woman who had been contemplating the issue of racial segregation for many years. And when the moment came to take a stand, she did so with unwavering conviction and self-assurance. She did not seek the validation of others or wait for someone else to lead the way. Instead, she relied on her own sense of justice and morality to guide her actions. And in doing so, she became a powerful symbol of courage and self-determination for generations to come. Number 6, they're loyal and trustworthy. Introverts are like rare gems, cherished for their unwavering loyalty and trustworthiness. They are not interested in playing games or flirting with multiple people at once. Instead, they invest their time and energy in the people they care about, and they take their commitments seriously. They're reliable and dependable, and they keep their promises. This quality is exemplified in many works of fiction, such as in the character of Samwise Gamgee in John Ronald Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. Samwise, an introverted hobbit, is the loyal and unwavering companion to the protagonist Frodo Baggins. Throughout their journey to destroy the ring, Samwise remains a steadfast presence, offering support and guidance to Frodo in his darkest moments. He puts Frodo's needs above his own, willingly enduring great hardships and challenges for the sake of their mission. Samwise's quiet determination and unwavering loyalty make him a beloved character, and his bond with Frodo stands as evidence of the power of introverted commitment. In the real life, introverts in relationships are known to be thoughtful and caring partners. When you're with an introvert, you know that they're not fake or phony, and that they're not just pretending to like you for some ulterior motive. And finally, number 7, they're observant and insightful. Introverts are keen observers of human behavior and the world around them. They notice details that others miss and can connect the dots to see the big picture. They're not judgmental or critical, but they have a deep understanding of human nature and psychology. With the help of their introverted intuition, they're great at analyzing situations and solving problems because they see things from multiple perspectives. This rare quality is portrayed in the character of Sherlock Holmes, a beloved detective whose keen sense of observation and sharp mind have captivated audiences for generations. His power of observation is not just a matter of acute eyesight, but also a deep understanding of the fundamental essence of human beings. His vigilant nature allows him to unravel even the most complex of cases, noticing subtle details and piecing them together in a way that seems almost magical. Indeed, it is this ability to see beyond the surface that sets introverts apart, allowing them to make sense of the world in a way that is both analytical and intuitive. So, when you're with an introvert, you know that they're not superficial or shallow and have a remarkable depth and complexity to their personality. As you can see, there are quite a few psychological facts about introverts and the character traits that make them so interesting. Are you an introvert who resonates with these traits? Or perhaps an extrovert who has gained a deeper appreciation for the value of introverts in our world? Regardless of where you stand, we believe it's important to celebrate and appreciate ourselves and others, no matter our differences. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What traits do you find most attractive in introverts? What unique qualities do you bring to the table, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert? Remember, our differences are what makes us all so wonderfully unique and beautiful. Let's embrace and celebrate them, and continue to explore the many mysteries of human nature. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay curious.